All right. 2010, 2011. The Timberwolves and Shaquille O'Neal's Magic. Before we start the season, quick little look at the trade block and if either of us would really like to do anything. Gotta be honest, I am not against a potential move. I'm going to put a few guys on the block. Can't put Redick there, but I can put Ben Gordon there. Can't put Big Baby, but I can put Hansbrough. And honestly, I'm going to put Robert Reed because I don't mind calling up Boban to be the depth center behind Chandler. If it means I can get a big improvement elsewhere, I'm going to put both of my first-round picks on the block as well, just to see what the hell I can get. For you guys, I mean, you might as well put Chalmers and Bledsoe out there. Like, you could look for an improvement elsewhere, or you can just leave it be. It's up to you. You can set it up like I did, where it's like, well, let's put the depth options, and if I can get an improvement at a position, then so be it. It's up to you guys. I would certainly put Ilyasova on the block no matter what, though. And honestly, Sanders or JaVale McGee, Chalmers or Bledsoe. I mean, there's a lot of dudes that you could put on this list. Like, a lot of dudes. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Honestly, I mean, based off of Bledsoe's age and everything, I mean, Super Nintendo's the best shooter at point guard that you have. Obviously, keep Gordon over Green. Probably keep that option there. Put Super Nintendo on there. Like, you might as well just see what the hell you can get. You might as well even throw your own first rounder in there just to see what offers you get. You know, you might get something that really just takes the team to the next level. None of it means you have to make that particular trade. So the Magic start off second in the power rankings. The Timberwolves start off 18th. Let's see what happens. Is the Magic going to try to get back? You guys immediately got an offer for Ibaka. That'll be declined. That'd have to be a hell of a deal for you guys to trade Ibaka at this point. He was great for you guys. Horford for Stevenson and Boeheim. All right, let's be honest. Trade block. Starks. For the moment, Paul George, Horford, Bosch. And let's be honest, Ibaka is like the perfect bench big man. Absolutely perfect. So, let's keep it going. Ricky Rubio for Holmes and a first-round pick. How good is Holmes? Because I do have Dragic behind Rubio. Holmes is 20, only a C potential. So I'd go from Rubio, Dragic to Dragic, Holmes, but I'd have an extra first rounder in there. I'm going to say no to that. Get an offer to swap centers. Reed for Joakim Noah. I don't really know why the hell I would do that. Dragic was an A+ potential. I don't know if he still is. I mean, Reed's 2 years younger. He's got the height advantage on Noah. Only reason to do that is just because Noah's real. But I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, Dragic has been able, as the Timberwolves crush the Magic, Dragic has been able to step up to at least be my secondary point guard option when last year he was option 3. So, it's the only reason why I'm considering. Timberwolves on a pretty bad run of form lately. Jay Marty, they're a fantastic band. Super Nintendo Chalmers for a guy named Holmes. Absolutely not. That's the same dude that was offered to me, actually. January 1st, 18-11 for the Timberwolves. 17-11 for the Orlando Magic. Really quickly, contract extensions. So Ben Gordon's willing to resign. Tyson Chandler's telling me a year in advance he's leaving. Or at least thinking about leaving. I am going to have to make a decision about Ben Gordon. You guys got nothing to worry about. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a decision about Ben Gordon, who is my third choice guard behind JJ and Iguodala. So I don't really plan on giving Ben Gordon a ton of money. So this will likely be his last year here. If I don't trade him, he'll pretty much be my in-house trade deadline pickup, essentially. Which will be okay. Chalmers for a dude named Hardaway and Pfizer. It's not Penny, so... Doesn't look like either of us are going to get the trade offer that we necessarily want. Clippers want their own first-round pick back in Tyson Chandler, but they're willing to give up LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge is 25, 86, A potential. Chandler's 28, 87. If I get rid of him, Reed is my center. I'd have Millsap and Aldridge at power forward, which is probably overkill. Probably overkill. And I'd get some random point guard named Ed Powell who would just push Dragic down. I'm going to say no to that. It was intriguing at first glance as the Timberwolves beat the Magic again. Which means if we meet in the finals, you guys are definitely going to beat me because I have your number in the regular season. That's how that works, let's be honest. Rubio in a second for Raymond Felton. Ooh. It is top 3 protected. I do love me some Ricky Rubio, though. He's already showing up as an 81. Felton's 27. Rubio in a second for Felton in a first. Apparently the Warriors signed Gilbert Arenas. They're trying to get back into contention, and they see Ricky as a way to do that. The fact that's top 3 protected makes me think I wouldn't get it until 2013 because it's not the most amazing team. They got 2 studs, but... Ricky, how are you doing this year? Not trading Ricky Rubio. Not doing it. Not doing it. Rubio for OJ Mayo in a 2015 first. Not doing it. I liked OJ Mayo a lot, but yeah, not doing that. Rubio's starting to get a lot of interest around the league, though, which is always a good sign. These guys both have A potentials? Like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? How good are these guys? C potential. Okay, you're high. That's all. That's all it is. You get a trade offer for Eric Bledsoe for Flanders and Carney. Flanders is 29. Oh, that's a no. Doesn't, again, look like either of us are going to make a deal. We get to deadline day. I get an offer for Gallinari for Green in a second. Absolutely not. So that is it. As of the deadline, the Magic 29-15. The Timberwolves 1 game back at 28-16. Currently 6th and 8th in the league. The Houston Rockets, the defending champions, 36-6. Jesus Christ. Got the Bulls and the Hornets, who are both just absolutely tragic. Duly noted. Duly noted. Again, contract extensions. I can't imagine, like I said, re-signing Ben Gordon. Even for that price, which honestly wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I have JJ and I have Iguodala. Then again, JJ, I can't even discuss with Redick right now. So honestly, re-signing Ben Gordon might not be the worst idea in the world because JJ might be leaving. Actually, JJ is pretty much confirmed to be leaving. So, and then for you guys, like I mentioned, you have fuck all to worry about. Except Starks. That one could end up being a little bit tough. Because you got screwed on a 5-year deal and instead had to match the offer sheet that was out there, basically. Goodness. Let's see, so through the deadline we go. Timberwolves looking decent. We'll check on the Magic at some points in the near future. Timberwolves very, very much looking playoff bound. At 44-28 as of April 1st for you guys, 48-23. We're both going back to the playoffs. 100%. We are both going back to the playoffs in 2011. But what happens from here? What happens from here? LeBron James wins his 5th straight MVP award. Again, he is already a Hall of Famer. It's absurd. 5 straight MVPs, 5 straight Defensive Player of the Years, 5 straight First Team All-NBA nominations, and a 7-time All-Star. John Wall for the New Jersey Nets wins Rookie of the Year. Jason Terry, 6th Man of the Year for the Knicks. LeBron, of course, we already knew, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Steph Curry for the Lakers. Coach of the Year, not Shaq, Rob Willis. Ender, hi and bye. First Team All-NBA, Arenas, Richardson, James, Sharif, and Elton Brand. So 2 in the West, 3 in the East. Defensive team, J. Rich, Wade, LeBron, Smith, Elton Brand. All-rookie team is Wall, Owens, Paul George, DeMarcus Cousins, Brandon Childress. The 3-seed T-Wolves take on the Thunder. The 4-seed Magic rematch the Washington Wizards. But we are both playoff bound yet again. Let's take a look at the stats here. Leading scorer for you guys, John Starks. Bosch up there, Paul George up there as well. Holiday and Horford. Not bad. I'm amazed you guys haven't been able to trade Ilyasova. For me, again, no like elite level option, just decent. It's a little bit surprising, but it's where we stand. Chandler very good at bringing down the boards there. So, no injuries. No injuries for either side either. So for the Magic, honestly, you can run 7. 8 makes a lot of sense, though. Holiday for the guard spots, Gordon in the middle, Ibaka down low. 8-man bench for Shaq's ear. What a great glitch that is, huh? Yeah. So the lineup in the playoffs, Holiday, Starks, George, Bosch, and Horford with Ibaka, Gordon. And actually, it ends up putting Ilyasova in there over Chalmers. So really, if it's going to do that, drop it to 7. Ibaka and Gordon. I'm surprised it puts Ilyasova there. I can't say like, oh, younger players. And again, we have it set to auto outside of this little bit of control. But it will play Chalmers if need be. The only way we might be able to get this to go is performance factor. Maxing that out. Holiday, Starks, George Bosch, Baca, Gordon. Bump that back up to 8. Will it go away from Ilyasova? No, it will not. So there it is. That's the way it'll be set up for the Magic. For the Timberwolves. Reed, JJ. So we got Sam Besser with the old 10 gifted sub bomb. Sam, thank you very gosh darn dang much for supporting my face. You didn't even say hello first. What the hell? Didn't even say hello first. You just show up and drop 10 gifted. What's up with that? Good lord, sir. Good lord. Chat, you know how it is. Emote spam for Sam, especially if you just got one of those gifted subs. I better see that emote spam. I better see it. Endo, go crazy like you always do. Good lord. Good lord, sir. Sam, again, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate the hell out of you.
For those about to score,
goodness gracious. Greggy got an 18-monther out of that.
Taste the biscuit.
Shit's nuts.
Taste the goodness.
Shit's nuts. Also, President Turkey. Phenomenal name.
Taste the biscuit.
President Turkey. Phenomenal name. Goodness gracious. Legend. Love to see it. Sam, thank you so much. My goodness. So much. So much. Sam, how are you tonight, buddy? Goddamn. How are you? So really quickly, back on topic for a minute. Rubio, Iguodala, Gallinari, Millsap, and Chandler. Got Reed and Redick coming off the bench. Not much I can do about Gordon or Dragic. It just kind of is what it is. Kind of is what it is. But we are ready to go. Back in the playoffs, just the two of us. Let's get that prediction up and running. I'll finally pay out the other one. Sam, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Basketball has still been a lot of fun. Even though Chat's team blew it. So let's take a look at the Thunder and the Wizards. The Thunder at this point. My opponents in round one, Derrick Rose, Bino Udrith. But Derrick frickin' Rose, Chris Buckner, Carmelo Anthony, and former Magic Man, the Australian Joe. Power forward DJ Garrett and center Jack Buford. So they have Carmelo Anthony and Derrick Rose. That is that is not ideal at all. The Wizards. Devin Harris and Brandon Jennings still not. They got Mustard as shooting guard. Wally Zerbiak, but he is hurt. Glenn Strickland and Pau Gasol, Channing Frye. That is a must-win for you guys, especially with Zerbiak being hurt. We should both win. We should both win. Let's be honest. But will we? Will we? Timberwolves and Thunder. But we start off with Wizards and Magic for the second year in a row. Last year's Eastern Conference Final. Wizards and Magic. Both of us have our sights set on a title. You guys have been to the finals once. You're looking to get back. And you start off the revenge tour strong. 112-98. 32 points for Starks Jr. Ian Bosch. Al Horford as well. Double-doubles. Across the board, 22 points and a double for Gasol. Harris was up there too, but it didn't matter. Game one, Timberwolves, Thunder. My old rivals in the Seattle Supersonics. You might be in a new stadium with new colors, but I know what I'm fucking looking at. 132 to 86. Triple-double for Ricky Rubio. Did I make the right decision to keep that man or what? Holy shit. 39 points for Paul Millsap. Leading scorer, Carmelo Anthony, with just 14 points. Big win for both of us in game 1. We go to game 2. Here we go. Can the Magic take a 2-0 lead? You know the Warriors are going to fight back. Not the Warriors, the Wizards. Had the Warriors on the brain because I lost to them last year, and I'm sad. The Orlando Magic, 2-0 lead over the Wizards. 105 to 96, 38 points and 12 rebounds for Chris Bosh. Led the way, leading scorer Gasol, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Great start for the Magic. Let's see what kind of pushback we get from OKC. What kind of pushback do we get? The Minnesota Timberwolves have a 2-0 series lead, 133 to 105. 28 points, the double-double for Millsap. Rubio with another double-double is 2 rebounds short of back-to-back triples. Great game for Andre Iguodala as well. Leading scorer Derrick Rose, just 19 points. Game 3, Magic, Wizards. They go hand in hand. What's going to happen here? The Orlando Magic have a 3-0 series lead. 111 to 106. 23 points for Gasol and Jennings wasn't enough to offset 27 and 21. Starks also over 20. Big performance for the Magic. They're 1 away from round 2. Will there be that pushback we've been anticipating from the Thunder? Tyson Chandler has gotten injured in the meantime. It's keeping him in. He's got a stomach virus. We'll leave him. Will we get that thunderous pushback? It's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it. The Minnesota Timberwolves take a 3-0 series lead on the OKC Thunder. 31 points, a playoff career high for Danilo Gallinari. Another double-double from Rubio and Chandler. Rose and Anthony have yet to really show up. T-Wolves up 3-0. The Magic up 3-0. Can they push past the Wizards, or will the Wizards finally show up in the series? Warrior, what's up, buddy? Will the Wizards finally push back? The answer's yes. Washington avoids the sweep with a 111-94 win in Game 4. Doubles for Bosh and Starks, 20 points for Paul George. But Jennings, Gasol, Strickland, some big games there to keep the Wizards alive. The fear might set in. Can the Timberwolves avoid the fear? Or will the Thunder finally have that goddamn pushback? We've been waiting all series for them to show up. 4-point game with 2 minutes to go. Can the Wolves finish this series off? Or will the Thunder and the Wizards both continue to scare the poop out of us? That is the question. We are in the modern era, as you can tell by the score bug. We have officially completely simmed through the Jordan and Kobe eras without winning a title. We have gone through 2 distinct eras. Welcome to the modern day. It's a 5-point lead. Tyler Hansbrough makes it 6. I don't know why the fuck Tyler Hansbrough's in. Whew. Carmelo Anthony for the Thunder. Space. Misses it. Rebounded by Iguodala. Hansbrough. It's going to be the game that Tyler Hansbrough just goes off. Iguodala. 1:52 to go. Andre Iguodala fakes the three. Inside. Millsap back to Iguodala. Wide open. Misses it. The most wide open three-pointer you could imagine. And he missed it. Anthony against Iguodala. Melo. Pull-up jumper. Sinks it. Leads down to 4. Ricky Rubio. Millsap doesn't take the shot. Millsap drives. He's got Rubio wide open. Ricky for 3. He misses it. Millsap rebound. Can't get the and one, but he will take 2. That is 2 wide open missed three-pointers for the Timberwolves in the past 2 possessions. All Millsap to the line. The Timberwolves trying to sink the Thunder. Millsap makes the first. Hansbrough out for Ben Gordon. Makes me think Gallinari fouled out or is hurt. Second shot for Millsap. Makes them both. 6-point lead for the T-Wolves. See what Melo can do.
Anthony taking his time here.
Melo again tried to spin. What a feed to Derrick Rose. Doesn't pull the trigger. 6 seconds. D-Rose in. What a feed. What a pass that was by Derrick Rose. Leads down to 4 with 48 seconds. Ricky trying to avoid the double team. Turns it over to Boeheim. Anthony trying to drive. Is fouled. No, it's a charge. Rex Chapman would be proud of that. Here comes Gallinari for Gordon. No, it's Dragic at forward. I figured it must be Gallinari if Gordon's coming out, but apparently not. Why not play a point guard at forward? Fuck it. Controversial charge. Rubio avoids the double team. Dragic will go to the line. What a weird final 2 minutes this has been. Goran Dragic to the line. Makes the first. Up by 5. 32 seconds away perhaps from the sweep. Misses the second. Clock's ticking. Anthony brings it up. He'll be matched up against Dragic. That's a huge size differential, but Dragic is a good defender. Rose back to Anthony for 3. Got it. Through all that traffic, what a shot by Melo. And Rubio will go to the line. That was a hell of a shot by Carmelo Anthony. Ricky Rubio hits the first. The lead's back up to 3. Another change. Dragic off for Big Baby Davis. One with a bit more size than against Carmelo. Rubio makes the second. The lead's back up to 4. 18 seconds for the Thunder to save their series. The first 3 games very one-sided.
They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Honestly, the one thing I'd recommend, by the way, if you're going through the 80s and 90s, turn the draft class quality down to 0. It should put more emphasis on the real players rather than the computer-generated. 13 seconds. Carmelo, deep 3. Missed it. Rebounded by Iguodala. The Minnesota Timberwolves look like they will make it out of the first round yet again as Iguodala hits the first.
Iguodala might not be the
Whew.
star of any team he's on. He's always going to be a major contributor.
Andre hits them both.
So many things well.
6-point lead with 9 seconds to go.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma.
If there was ever a chance, it feels like, for one of us to win,
8 seconds left in the fourth
it's
quarter.
this year, man.
What's your take?
We've had other years, but both of our teams just feel fucking primed to win this year. Melo for 3. Missed it.
By the Timberwolves.
The Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the intentional foul again. Garrett fouls out. Rubio doesn't look too happy. He'll go to the line. Ricky Rubio hits the first.
Makes it a 7-point lead.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are moving on. Getting past the first round typically hasn't been the big issue.
And so he drops
It's what happens after.
8-point game.
Minnesota completes the sweep of the OKC Thunder.
Range can't connect.
123 to 115, your final in Game 4.
What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be.
We've won a lot of playoff series here in Minnesota. We've never gone to the finals
First round of the Western
in our history.
playoffs. For
Will this be the year
Anthony and Clark Kelly,
that changes?
Kevin Harlan saying, "Thanks for being
Will this be the year we knock out the Thunder on their home court? 34 points from Carmelo, but it did not matter. Another double-double for Ricky Rubio. Did I ever make the right decision? Spanish God. Iguodala, Millsap up there as well. Solid game for Tyson Chandler. Shout out to, I'm going to go with Jim. There's a lot of different options I could use for that name. Thank you for the follow, though. Is this the Jordan era and the modern era? Yes. I need to update the title. When the Jordan era blends into the Kobe era. I need to change it to when the Jordan era blends into the modern era, because that's where we're at. It's ridiculous, but there we go. Timberwolves moving on to round number 2. We'll play either Golden State or Utah. The Magic trying to punch their ticket. Chat's controlled team. The Magic trying to knock out the Wizards. Again, it is a rematch from last year's Eastern Conference Final that the Magic won. Can they seal the deal? The Orlando Magic have ended the Washington Wizards season for the second year in a row. 129 to 95 in Game 5. Bosh, Horford, Holiday, Gordon, all with at least 20 points. Starks wasn't that far off. A great game. Shout out to Serge Ibaka with 2 points in 23 minutes. Shaquille O'Neal has his first playoff win as a coach. Both the Magic and the Timberwolves move on through round 1. For you guys, Bosh, Starks really leading the way, but great depth scoring from Holiday, Gordon, Horford, and George. Not bad at all. For me, Millsap and Rubio crushed it. But the injury troubles continue in Minnesota, as has happened so many fucking times. Danilo Gallinari has broken his left ankle. He will be out for the rest of the playoffs. So a bit of adversity for the T-Wolves moving forward.